This man is a top assassin among accountants, an excellent marksman who never misses. By day, he is a professional accountant, but by night, he is a ruthless assassin. But this person has obsessive-compulsive disorder. When eating, he must eat 3 eggs, and the utensils used must be an odd number. He can only fall asleep if he stares at this piece worth 100 million. On this day, to avoid investigation from the Ministry of Finance, Dazhuang went to an interview as an accountant at a robotics company, and the company boss asked him to find out if the finance manager had embezzled company money. Dazhuang expressed that he needed to see the 15 years of accounting books. With his eloquence, he succeeded in the interview. The next day, just as Dazhuang arrived at the company, the accounting assistant, Xiaomei, had already placed the account books for nearly 15 years on the desk. After Dazhuang sent Xiaomei away, he rolled up his sleeves, ready to get to work. Using his sensitivity to number, he skimmed through the account books at 10 lines per glance, working from daytime until night. The blackboard and windows were already densely covered with writing. When Xiaomei came to work the next day, she was already shocked. It took her a month to go through 1 year of accounts, while Dazhuang went through 15 years in 1 night, and also discovered that $1 million were unaccounted for in those 15 years. Just as the two were still happy, the company's boss walked in. Dazhuang informed the boss about the missing money, and the boss asked Dazhuang to organize the data and hand it over tomorrow. The next day, when Dazhuang happily arrived at work, he was completely at a loss by the scene before him. The janitor had already erased all his data. This is when the company's largest shareholder came in and told Dazhuang that the company's financial director died last night. Knowing that his actions had been exposed, he committed suicide out of guilt, and he told Dazhuang to take his salary and leave. As someone with OCD, Dazhuang immediately had a relapse and had to find a place to vent. He went to the neighbor's farm and discovered At this moment, the neighbor is being held captive by the assassin. Their goal is to kill Dazhuang to prevent the company's secret from being leaked. Suddenly, a bullet flew over, taking out a hitman. It was Dazhuang who fired the shot from 100 meters away. The bearded man realized he was up against a tough opponent and was ready to escape with the neighbor in tow. At this moment, Dazhuang also arrived, shot the car's engine, and then engaged in a fight with the assassins. A shoulder throw slammed the hitman onto the ground, and he used a belt to strangle the hitman's neck. Under pressure, it was revealed they were also planning to kill Xiaomei. Isn't this like looking for death with a lantern in the bathroom? So Dazhuang immediately went to rescue Xiaomei. At this moment, Xiaomei had just returned home when 2 assassins burst in, pinned her against the table, and Xiaomei fought back fiercely against the ambush. She then quickly hid in the bathroom. One of the assassins kicked the bathroom door open and reached in to unlock it, while Xiaomei counterattacked with a toilet lid. At this moment, Dazhuang arrived in time, raised his gun and fired in one swift motion, taking out the lookout. Then, while the enemy was distracted, he quickly dispatched one with a shot and rushed into the bathroom to engage in close combat with the assassin. He didn't forget to finish off the killer, and took Xiaomei to the hotel to hide from the pursuers. But as a top assassin, Dazhuang didn't want to be hunted like this. He wanted to turn the situation from passive to active.